Well, hi, Santa Teresa. Happy 40th anniversary to this wonderful, wonderful school. I think I've been here. I've been teaching at Santa Teresa now for 35 years, and I think of all the staff. Oh my goodness, grape juicy! I think that I'm the longest serving. So that gives me the right to remind everybody how lucky we are to be part of the Santa Teresa community.
Okay, so I have been a teacher at Santa Teresa for decades. I started in January of 1979. Mr. Yellum was one of my first students in Spanish 2. I have taught 6 other people. I have taught Mrs. Martinez, Mr. Gelati, Ms. White, Ms. Bourbour.
Oh, okay. So I was the first graduate from Santa Teresa High School. I was also the first ASB president. Those two things actually sort of tied in. The first day that Santa Teresa opened, I was the first person to give a speech at Santa Teresa. We were actually over at Oak Grove, and I rode in on my pogo stick up to the podium to give a speech. When I gave a speech, well, it was the 70s. You have to understand, it was the 70s. We were all into protesting whatever we were protesting at the time. So I gave a speech, and then when the vice principal came up to speak, 2/3 to 3/4 of the students walked out on him. But this was the 70s, guys. Don't do that now.
Looking at my email, I have taught Mr. Young, I've taught Miss Fuji's husband, and others.
But we've had some good times. We used to make candy in my chemistry class. Oh my goodness. We had peanut brittle and taffy, and we made apple pies with crackers until we had this ungodly remodel, and they put smoke alarms in my lab. I mean, really, smoke alarms in a chemistry lab. So the next time we made peanut brittle, we turned off or set off the fire alarm 6 times in 4 hours. Imagine that. Empty in the school 6 times in 4 hours. Needless to say, the district was not impressed, and my candy company had to come to an end. So, but it was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
And other staff members like Mr. Alfano, Ms. Betancourt, and Ms. Laura Taylor were students here at Santa Teresa when I was a teacher, but I just never had the luck of having them. That is something I think is very significant, that this school has people that want to teach here. So they come to school here as students, they want to return as staff. For 40 years, I think that's been the defining characteristic, that Santa Teresa, people know they're going to be cared about, that I'm going to care for my students, the students are going to care where they go to school.